some testing here. I've reconfigured a bunch of stuff, so I'm gonna double check, make sure everything's working the way it should. But we are definitely gonna get some racing in too. And that racing, we're gonna be running GR86 at Miami, the extended Marina loop. I don't think I've run this configuration before, so we'll see how it is. I've definitely made some changes recently to the VR settings. Things are going to look a little different, but hopefully it runs a little better. Like I said, testing's in progress, so we're going to fire it up. This is the first time I'm streaming with the new settings. Hopefully we don't run into any encoder errors or anything. We'll take a quick look at that before we get started. Yeah, looks like so far we have dropped 0 frames. Hopefully that holds. It looks like the bit rate was pretty low, but I think that's because the image was static at the time. So yeah, Miami in the GR86. Just waiting for the loading to finish, and we will be on our way. Let me get the right profile here. Like I said, a week of some testing. Took some tweaking, but I think we finally got it to a good spot. Hopefully it's good on the stream too. The recording looked good earlier, but we're about to find out.
Thought I was gonna hit you.
There we go. Might be a little jittery right off the jump, but we'll get that straightened out too. On my end in the headset, everything looks a little brighter, a little clearer. We were able to bump up the resolution without losing frames and stuff. At least we before we started streaming. We'll see how it works once we fire this up. Unfortunately, it looks like the performance gains we had now seem to be gone. Just trying to squeeze some of this.
Fastest lap for Galinas, 157.75.
Take a quick look here, see where we're at. The load's not that high. CPU and memory are both about 50%. Let's see how it works when we're actually driving.
Pit lane speed limit is 40 miles per hour. Pit exit's clear.
Yeah, the frame rate's not great. Not great at all. Looks good, but... Might have missed my breaking point there. Yeah, this frame rate's not going to cut it for a race. But we'll get around the circuit.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Box in 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Jesus. Gotta put that one on the frame rates. Unfortunately, it doesn't like races as it stands right now. So instead of that, we're going to try an MX5 race because I recorded earlier and it definitely was smooth the whole way. Just want to see if this has to do with the track or if it has to do with the streaming. Or something else I'm not considering. It's always an option. Everything looks good there. My apologies for not switching view back. Okay. Probably shouldn't have done that because first rule of troubleshooting, don't change more than one thing at a time. It's been a crazy couple weeks of testing here. Hopefully we're on the final steps. I've gone through a few days with no problems, but I'm always looking for new ways to tweak stuff, make it a little better. And I was hoping this would work. We'll see. Yeah, 72 frames per second, right where I want to be on this track, but not on Miami. Not sure.
Pit lane speed limit is 37 miles per hour.
But let's run a couple laps. Let's see where we're at.
Exit's clear. Push. On your right. Right side's clear. Red and yellow flag for debris. Your quickest overall. The guy behind has just done a 141.19. Sector 1 is quick. Sector 2 time is good. Okay, Will, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap. Right front, 96%. Right rear, 97.
I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie. I barely feel like running this. We're gonna see what time it starts though. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do here, we're going to wrap it up. Unfortunately, it's been a long day. But, you know, just like I said, needed to do some testing. Apparently, the performance is way better on Lebanon than it is on Miami for some reason. I'm going to have to look into why that is. More testing to come, and then we'll see where we go from here. But anyone that's joined, I appreciate it, and I will see you soon. Thanks.